Gaming used to be simple. You'd get home from school, boot up your console or computer, and your only mission was to have fun. You didn't care about the best build, the easiest route, or had a weird obsession with achievements. You just played and it was awesome. How did it all change? Well, today you just finished a full day of classes, you barely had any time to eat, and now you have a mountain of assignments to go through. And you maybe have an hour to play a game. So you want to optimize the time as efficiently as possible, and you don't even get to enjoy the game anymore. It kind of feels like a chore. You're busy now, and honestly, I've been there. I used to be the same way, grinding achievements and trying to 100% a game. But what if you just play the game for fun? Like actually appreciate the environment, graphics, and the dialogues you always skip through, because who cares about the story? You should. When you actually play a game you enjoy and just appreciate it instead of just forcing yourself to play it. Dude, you've improved your experience by a tenfold. Just escape from everything around you and imagine you are actually inside the game. Turn on the music and feel it. Of course, it's difficult to enjoy games as much as you used to. But don't feel the need to make progress if you actually want to enjoy your limited time gaming. It really doesn't have to feel productive, it just has to be fun. When picking a game to play which is a challenge on its own, maybe pick one that you feel nostalgic with or a game you don't usually play. I used to wonder on how to actually enjoy games again. Well, there's no definitive way to suddenly just enjoy games like you used to. There are some ways to not enjoy games. Things like looking up the fastest way to get somewhere, how to get XP faster, or how to spend your hard-earned items as efficiently as possible. And all this just to get some better stats or big number go up. Turns out you can kinda just enjoy the game by going on full screen and just figuring things out as you go about it. When you were a kid, whether it be on your Xbox, PlayStation or Nintendo, you wouldn't search up the best way to do things. You'd instead just figure it out on your own. And that's what made things, well, fun. Back in the day, you would play whatever you had at home. And when you went to a friend, you'd be amazed by the games he had that you've never played or even heard of. Nowadays, you just click 2 buttons on Steam and you've got yourself a game. Which, don't get me wrong, is a blessing. But it makes games feel less special. Therefore, here are some ways that I found that help me with that. Instead of finding a specific reason to play, just pick something. Trust me, pick a title you have great memories from and just start. I recently started playing games that I used to play in the past and it was some of the most fun I've had in a while. Those memories of trying for days to beat the boss and being so happy to finally do it, which felt like an achievement. Meanwhile nowadays you just find an exploit to do within minutes. Whenever I start a game nowadays, I do everything to become the best at it. Whether it be to find the best accessories or trying to do as much as I can in as little time as possible. The relief I felt from just failing and enjoying a game, man, I miss that. And don't just take my word for it, there's a reason you have faces for games like Minecraft. You miss those times because things were simpler. And no, I'm not telling you to only play on some old version or something. It's amazing to explore the new versions and get to appreciate them. But sometimes go into a game with no expectations or goals is such a fun way of really enjoying your time playing. You used to buy a game and have no idea what was coming. Every level, map, weapon and mechanic was a complete surprise. Time would fly by so fast when playing a game and so slow when you had to wait. Grinding was such a fun part of the game. You'd spend days if not weeks to get an item, a skin or complete a way too difficult level, which made it frustrating but also so exciting when you did. Whenever you're underleveled or really want something, just swiping your credit card nowadays will do the job. And when you do, you for some reason feel smart for spending money to save time. When you used to buy a game, you'd have the full game by just playing, not by paying. Unlocking cool items now usually means spending money and the base game just feels mediocre. The way I go about it now is to try to avoid game leaks and just get the game when it comes out and go in blind. If it sucks, well, I'll just refund it because Steam is just chill like that, which is honestly the best thing about them. Even just playing a game when it just comes out is so normal now. You used to have to go to a store to get the physical copy, but you know your mom probably didn't want to spend full price on the game. Things like Game Pass now are great for spending less, but it removes the saving up every dollar you had to be able to get the game you really wanted. It's sad when you hear that so many people now have more games in their library that they haven't played than have played. You used to play one game for months, mastering it and discovering every little secret, or you just didn't have any other games. I see you there, buying your game during the Steam winter sale and just forgetting about it. Oh, but I'll play it sometime, I'll just get it now because it's so cheap. Our attention span nowadays sucks, and because we have access to everything at our fingertips, we complain when we say that we don't enjoy things anymore. Yeah, that's because things don't feel special. Games used to be something social and special. You'd go to a friend's house, play together and just vibe. Maybe you'd pass the controller around, share some tips or just laugh at stupid things that happens. Nowadays, online gaming is just full of toxic people that take the game too serious and try to win at all costs. I'm not saying everyone is like that, because I've met wholesome people in online games, but a lot of people nowadays are like that. It's no longer about the experience for a lot of people, which is really the key, just enjoying the game itself, instead of always focusing on becoming the best at it or ranking up. I recently started playing Minecraft again, just for fun, and I tried to beat the game. I was searching for a Crimson Forest, which is where Endermen spawn, because I need the pearls to beat the game. And literally after 5 minutes of searching, I was already urging to just look it up on Google. Back in the day, I had to find out how to do this stuff completely on my own. Searching up how to do something if it just became a little difficult didn't even cross my mind back then. Now, if I'm stuck somewhere for like 3 minutes, I already urge to just look it up. But I didn't, and I think that's the most fun way to play any game. You know what I've realized? The fun isn't in having everything figured out. The fun isn't in having everything figured out after all. It's figuring things out for yourself and the struggle of failing when you have no idea what to do. The process of just discovering is one of the best parts of playing a game. If you think about it, this same mindset is something you could apply to the rest of life. Maybe that's why gaming used to be so much fun after all, because we weren't obsessed with being the best or to optimize anything. We were just playing. So next time you're playing a game, just let go of things. Let yourself lose track of time and just enjoy the world in front of you. Who knows, you might find that the fun you're looking for was there all along. Remember, gaming is meant to be fun. If you're not having fun, you're probably doing something wrong. So go ahead, pick up that game, forget about the best way to go about it. Just play it like you did when you were younger. Enjoy the ride. After all, the best part of gaming was never the destination. It was the journey. Thank you so much for watching the video. There's another video on the screen which I think you will really enjoy. I appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel. It's a brand new channel. Thank you for watching. Peace.